yesterday the new trailer came out, and it was kind of amazing because I discovered it. It was like I was there was this news post that said that this Polish website had posted the new poster, and I went over there. It had a photo of the poster, and then there was like a synopsis and pictures, and then videos, and I guess something like that. And because it was all in another language, I just assumed that this little copy of the of the new poster would be the link to the new poster in a bigger better resolution. And I clicked on it, and suddenly this trailer starts playing, and first of all the logos came up, and I was like, hey, this music is different, and then this shot I've never seen came up, and I was like, whoa. So I paused it, and then I went back to Narnia, and I saw nobody at first it. So I typed a spy report, and I sent it, and then I went to the forum, created a new thread, and then I went to the new poster thread, and I told people that the new trailer was there, and it was like really exciting. I've never felt this much energy in my life. I mean, it's so cool to be the first one to actually see it. Yeah, I was really amazed by it, because normally I'm always one of the last to see it due to the time difference. They post it at American time, and you know, it usually takes me like 12 to 13 hours until I see it. So then of course there are already four or five pages on the forum written about it, and I'm really late. And yeah, this time I was like, it was me who found it. It was yeah, it was quite an honor, really, and it was quite exciting too. But enough about that. Let's just talk about the trailer. This is my initial reaction, so I'm not gonna talk specific details. But first of all, yeah, in this trailer we clearly get the new plot of the film that they added, you know, with the seven swords thing. And yeah, it just sounds terrible, and this trailer really emphasizes on this new plot. And you know, because in the previous two trailers we hadn't heard anything about it, and in this trailer it's like all about this new plot. So I think it's just a marketing strategy. It is the international trailer. It's gonna you know, this is a trailer they're gonna show in all the cinemas around the world. So it's kind of obvious that they're trying to make it look like a different film, you know, with a more coherent story, you know, a very important plot to save the world again. It's kind of obvious that that's what they're promoting in the trailer, just to draw the audience. It's cheap marketing, but you know, that's how marketing works. They always do that. And international trailers, usually if you look at the international trailer for Prince Caspian, it doesn't really show anything of the story. It's just Pevensies arrive, then they meet Prince Caspian, and then it's just images of them fighting. So yeah, international trailers do have, you know, normally they're not really showing exactly what the movie is about. And I believe that although what we see in this trailer is quite terrible concerning the plot, I think the plot won't be as important as it is shown in this trailer. I think the plot will, well, I hope the plot will be like some underlying tone, which is of course more important than the seven lords in the book, but still, you know, it's forgettable when you're a fan and you're just watching the trailer, and you know, it won't come up every other second or something. I think it will be like, well, not exactly like, but the Caspian romance thing in Prince Caspian. I think it will be kind of like that. You know, where you can just, when I'm watching Prince Caspian on DVD, I always just skip that scene. I hate it, and I always skip it. And I hope, well, of course this will be a lot bigger, but I hope it's just this thing where you can, okay, you close your eyes, you can ignore some of the cheesy moments, and the rest of the film will still be good. We don't know, but that's what I think it will be. And I hate that they choose that they chose the cheap way out. It's the easy way. Yeah, but they did it. We have to live with it. And you know, although this sounds bad, I mean there is some great news. I mean it's in the trailer. It's clearly said that the Dark Island has initially nothing to do with White Witch, and the White Witch is just an image that is used by the Dark Island to frighten the crew on the Dawn Treader, which I think is an enormous relief, because this means White Witch isn't actually trying to get back. I don't know how this is possible, because we got all these reports where they actually said quite the opposite, but it's somehow, you know, Corey Harkin actually clearly says it. So I guess it's, you know, the White Witch isn't actually trying to come back, or maybe she does in the end, but you know, because of if they sail through it, you know, the Dark Island recognizes the White Witch and it becomes part of it or something. But at least initially, it's not the power of the White Witch that somehow summoned the Dark Island, which I think is a huge, huge relief. And there are some great things going on. The problem is it's all going so fast. I was making a new intro, you know, because I haven't, my previous video, I lost, my computer crashed like 2 months ago, and I lost my passing lamppost intro, and you know, it's sort of, I haven't really had the time to make a new one, and I'm working on it, but I was thinking about doing it first before I would post another video. But then of course we got all these great reports, and the full plotline has been released, which I haven't read fully. I scanned through it, but I haven't read it completely, because I was like, I don't want to know everything. First of all, it's translated from a German book, and second of all, you know, these books are not always 100% correct, so it's probably better not to read it, because I would probably panic about stuff that aren't even true. But I scanned over it, and you know, there's so much going on. I just had to do a video about this, and it's yeah, but there are so many great things too about this film. I mean, first of all, the cinematography and the colors and the set designs, and you know, it all looks amazing. I mean, the Dawn Treader itself looks great. The camera angles they're using. There is this one shot where, you know, it's just when the Dawn Treader is sailing into the Dark Island, and the camera just swoops right behind it. It's an amazing shot, and there are. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this version of Narnia, because it's like this really, it looks like really the way I always imagined the Narnia film should be. And yeah, that's sort of great. And then secondly, also the characters, what we've heard and what we've seen too, most of the characters seem to be nailed on. I mean, Eustace, God, he seems perfect for the role. I mean, it's amazing how good he is. I mean, in this trailer, you know, where in the blazes am I? It's amazing. I mean, and of course then the Minotaur is badly edited, and I even believe that when he says, "Is it something I said?" It's even a completely different shot, and they just edited it like it, so they would have a clear shot of the Minotaur. So yeah, but the characters look amazing. And you know, we've heard this whole thing about Eustace and Reepicheep. Reepicheep, who got this great shot, my favorite. The one shot I wanted to see in this film was Reepicheep standing on the prow, and we got it. I mean, that's amazing. And you know, Caspian seems great. It's a scene where Reepicheep is comforting Eustace is in there. The visual effects, by the way, look way better too. So I think there's a lot of great things in this film, and you know, this trailer really puts, you know, it really focuses on the new plotline, yes, but I don't think it will be as big of a problem in the main film. I'm probably wrong, and I am very worried about it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I am very worried about this film, and you know, with Prince Caspian, when I walked in the theater, I was pretty sure I was going to see a good Narnia film. So, with this one, I'm very unsure about it, because we have bad and good things. Yeah, it's sort of a mixed bag, and it all depends on how they managed to incorporate this terrible plot into a great story without messing with the themes.